today was sad news. Today was the lockdown of the UK.
It's not really a lockdown. It's just like public places being a lockdown in terms of pubs, clubs, cafes, gyms, places where you're most prone to catch the coronavirus, isn't it? So yeah, man. And even though they've done that, the cases have gone up a lot more in the UK today. I think more every day, and like as days go on, they're finding a lot more cases on it. So like, the only thing you can do is pray to God that He protects you from it. And for the people that do have it, you pray for them that they get well soon. Do you know what I mean? So it is a serious matter, and you do have to be very cautious around others and when you go out and stuff. So yeah, man.
Look, I was saying this earlier today. Yeah, this pandemic or whatever you want to call it, it's not. A lot of people say it's a punishment, or it's the end of the world or whatever it is, right? But the way I look at it is, I was saying to Arib earlier, I was like, yo, it's a blessing in disguise. Only because of the fact that it does make you very conscious of life. Like when the whole world stops, you start thinking about yourself and your family.
You know what it is? You know one thing, I listen to one thing, obviously, whether you believe in God or whether you don't believe in God, obviously we're Muslim, so we do believe in God. Now one thing I realise is that how powerful God is, in the sense that one virus has brought the world to a standstill within the matter of the first couple of weeks. It became to a standstill, but it just became worse and worse over time. But if you just look at it, how the economy's crashed, the stock markets, cities, countries are being put on lockdown. So it's crazy how God's showing His power in the sense that He can just one virus will come about and will just shut the whole world down. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, like Lucky said, it's a blessing in disguise, in the sense that you do start reflecting upon life. You stop taking things for granted. For that simple things like breathing. Obviously, it is a respiratory disease. I don't know if I said that right, but you do take even breathing for granted. Like we don't think about it. You don't stop and think, oh yeah, I'm happy I can breathe today. Well, if you do, then that's good on you, but in general, like I know I don't, like just think I'm like, if I'm walking and breathing, I'm like, I don't think to myself, well, thank you. You don't be thankful to God that you're still breathing. So it's one thing to, like, because it's a blessing, like it's one thing you can reflect on all the blessings that you have in this world, from breathing to your sight, to your ears, to your mouth, like taste, all your senses basically. And in general, everything you have in life, you become very grateful for it, because it can be taken away in like a split second. So like you said, it's a blessing in disguise.
The whole world is on hold. Like everything in the world has like stopped. You'll see all over the news about the corona and the world stopping, the stock markets and the economy, everything's crashing. And the government stepping in to help us out with our living costs and everything. And then you have doctors and nurses, shout out to all of them to working the asses of overtime. I was speaking to one earlier today, a doctor, and he goes, you know what, never in his life he had to work. He's been so under pressure in his work. He never thought, if you're a GP, you never thought you're going to go being a GP into a hospital and start treating patients and look after patients or whatever. Like he never thought it would happen to him, but he did. He never expected, from any of us, even the lockdown.
Yeah, so my mom was telling me that there was a doctor and she did a nurse, and she did a 48-hour shift, so she basically did 2 days straight in the hospital because it's that busy. And she went to buy some milk from Tesco, and there's no milk, and she just started crying. And then she made a video like how people like so selfish and stuff, because everyone's panic buying in it, and I don't see the reason why people are panic buying. Like, I understand, but
No, you know it is.
the supermarkets and that are still open though. Like,
Yeah, but you know it is. Look, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, some. I want to say, yeah, but I can't. Yeah, some person thought
some
it was
beep.
beep 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 beep.
Beep,
Some
beep,
person thought it was okay. You know what it is? This is how it works.
One person does it.
One person does it, everyone else will start doing it. This is how generation works. One person does something, the whole world will start following, and that's what happened. When one person started panic buying, thinking, you know what, this virus is it start coming to another country, right? And then they thought, you know, beginning on lockdowns.
Because people started panic buying before it became a big thing.
Basically, that's what
In
happened.
the UK, it's stupid, man.
And so he goes to one person, goes to another person. He'll tell the next person, you know what, I bought everything just in case, you know, in bulk, just in case, you know, anything happens to us, or you know, I have to stay at home.
It's not The Walking Dead, bro.
Basically, it's not even. No, I'm not gonna say it's end of the world or whatnot, but you know what I mean.
Don't get me wrong, it is scary. It is something you should be afraid of. It is something that you should take seriously. You have to take it seriously because obviously the amount of deaths and what it is causing worldwide. Don't get me wrong, but the way people are going about it, the way people are trying to handle the situation, it's not ideal. It's not really in a humane way. It's not. As humans, you should be compassionate. You should be. You should care for the other person, even if you don't know them. You should at least have that inside your heart. Do you know what I mean? So you shouldn't. Like, I've seen a video where there's a younger lady fighting with an old lady over toilet roll in the supermarket aisle, and I watched that and I was thinking, yo, and you know what the worst thing about it was the younger lady had her trolley already like 2-3 toilet rolls in there, packets, and the old lady had nothing. She never had nothing in her trolley, and the old lady's pulling it off her, and then eventually some people stepped in and then the old lady took toilet roll. But it's like, just shows that people don't care. They're just very selfish human beings, man. And it's actually sad in this day and age that people are like that. Like older generation, you have to care about them as well. Because if that's your grandmother or maybe it's gonna be you one day. Do you know what I mean? If you wouldn't like it if that happened to you, so just think about it. Just stop for a second and think before people start like doing silly things like that. Do you know what I mean?
Should I tell you something? I'll tell you something today, yeah. All you that need to understand this as well. Over time, you know, as the years gone on, you know, it is social media plays a big part in the selfishness. People as well. I'll tell you something, yeah, like, you know, memes play a big part in our life. And I'll tell you why I say this, because every meme that you will see is either a joke or
to do with life.
What to do with life.
You know what's funny? Just I'm going to cut you off there for a second. She goes to me, one of my friends. She goes that it's sad, but it's the reality that this generation is memeing their way through life, and it's so. When she said it to me, I stopped and thought for a second, and it's so true, and it's so effed up, but it's true. Do you know what I mean? And it's sad that we're doing that. Like, it's like we're taking it as a joke. We're trying to not make it as serious. I'll tell you one thing, if we never had technology, if we never had like Instagram and all that kind of stuff now, we'd be taking this pandemic or whatever you want to call it is, we'd take it so much more seriously. We'd take it so much more seriously. We would.
You would.
We would take it so much more seriously. But because we have technology, and it is a good thing that we have this technology, don't get me wrong, there's perks to it, there's a good side to it. But
you know it is, it's not even that, bro. What you need, the way people are nowadays is, it's just everything's a joke to them. You know what I mean? Everything's a joke, and that's very scary. That's the whole point. The whole problem is because people take it as a joke. The panic buying is a joke as well. Everything's a joke. I'll tell you straight. Like,
are you fighting over toilet roll, bro? What's toilet roll gonna do? I have all the things in the world. You're gonna fight over toilet roll? It's so, when you stop and think about tell me what toilet roll is gonna do for you. What is it gonna help you wipe your ass?
That goes to show people don't clean their ass properly. I'll tell you straight.
But it's true, like,
get a jug and wash your ass with water.
Like,
simple.
Honestly, what is toilet roll going to do for you?
Yeah, but this ain't about toilet roll, any.
Like,
it's not about toilet roll, because they're bulk buying pasta, they're bulk buying the tins,
Yeah.
But you know what, I understand, look, I'll tell you straight, I understand if you've got kids and, you know, bulk buying nappies, you don't need to. Yeah. You know what I mean? Bulk buy, I don't understand the point of bulk buying. It doesn't make sense. You bulk buy for like 6 months, you know what I mean? And, you know, in Wuhan, for example, in China, they were quarantined for just about 7 weeks. 7 weeks quarantine. So why the hell are you going bulk buying everything? It doesn't make sense. Supermarkets are still open anyway, regardless. They're
Even if Wuhan, they're still open.
Exactly. They were getting deliveries done to them. Whatever they needed, it was coming to their house. So why are you stressing for bulk buying? This is what I say. The problem with our world and the generation is one person does something and the whole world will follow it. And that's the problem we have. You know what I mean? If you do something different, you get looked at different. Yeah, coronavirus and how it shows a lot of people's true colours. You know, like I say to you, it's a blessing in disguise. True colours are coming out. People will show in the nitty gritty how everyone is. You know.
Pure selfish, bro.
So yeah, but that's also suggests over
People
time.
just fight over little things like.
Yeah, but why has it happened?
What do you mean? Why is it happening?
Why has it happened though?
Because of the virus.
But okay, why has God shown in a way where he has to send a virus, right, to show people's true colours? Bro, imagine
The people
virus.
are too dumb and naive and stupid to realise. They're so busy in their own life that they don't realise what's in front of them.
God's so clever. He sent a virus invisible, something you can't even see. There was no vaccine for it. Yeah?
You can see it with a microscope.
With a microscope, I'm saying with the eye you can't. Innit?
Oh, I've seen that.
We're talking about eye. You know what I mean? Back in the days, they never had that technology anyway.
Yeah, true.
So, to them, it would be someone invisibly attacking us. You need to be conscious of yourself, man. I'm being dead serious right now. Like, you know, at the end of the day, if you're not conscious, you're not going to understand what's going on. These conspiracies, these theories, forget everything.
You actually don't think it's a man-made virus then?
No, man, it's a God's blessing. I'm telling you straight. Yo, for some, you have to look at it very, very logical and think about it. Yeah. If back in the days, they would never say it's a man-made virus. You can't make a man-made virus. If someone ate bats and then that's it, they contracted the virus and that's it, starts spreading.
You can make a virus.
You can make a virus, but someone from bats, which was already.
But you don't know if someone bats still in it.
Yeah, we do know
How?
wild animals said it, but there's videos and everything.
So you're gonna believe what they say?
But the research has already been there before the virus came. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, 3-4 years ago, they know what it was, where it comes from.
Open up the computer.
Straight up, be conscious. Right, don't take this shit lightly. Do not take it lightly. This is a wake-up call.
It is.
To everyone in the world. It's a wake-up call, especially the Muslim Ummah. It's a wake-up call to get with your spirit.
Become connected with your spiritual side with God, bro.
You need to.
You know what it is? Gully said one good thing that he was that day when we went outside One Stop.
Well, what did he say?
He said that it's God's plan because it's bringing all of us back. So all the people who have gone astray, it brings us back to Him. It's calling us back to Him for a second chance, for another chance. Even though He's given us countless chances, you know, we keep on sinning, but He's giving us like a proper wake-up call to come back and say, yo, you need to screw your head on, because if I'm honest with you, end of times are near, man. And
no, there's still a lot to happen, don't get me wrong.
yeah, but still, it's very like the major signs are already like, well, the minor signs are almost finished now. The major signs only left, man.
We don't know how long, man.
We don't know how long, obviously,
But that's
but
the thing.
I think it's gonna happen personally. You can't put a time on it, but personally, I think it's gonna happen within our kids' time,
Don't
or
put a time on it, man,
grandkids'
trust
time.
me.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't put a time in it.
I don't want to put a time on it, but that's personally what I think, innit?
I wouldn't. I'll be honest with you, I think what you should do is start today.
Yeah.
If you pray one namaz, pray one namaz, read one page of Quran, you know, do zikr, you know, however long. Just do it.
Oh, we should do a challenge, a Quran test challenge, you know, that'd be so sick.
What's I even do that?
Just tell you to read a page of the Quran, eh?
Yeah, but I can do that. Innit?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, test
Yeah,
you,
but
you're
why
the Hafiz.
would you test me?
Because you're the Hafiz?
Just tell the whole world I'm a Hafiz.
He's a Hafiz, mashallah, Hafsab, yeah. A
That's
very hench
great.
Hafsab.
Great to tell the whole world I'm a Hafiz.
Yeah, it is a good thing, bro.
Did you have to put it in live on camera?
Yeah.
and tell the whole world.
Yes.
Then they go to
He is, he reads Tarawih and he reads namaz. Okay?